In this video, I want to show you how to use the automatic document feeder, the top document feeder on your HP Envy Photo 7975 printer. I'll also show you how to use the basic scanner that is right under it. So let's get started. I'll use an iPhone. So first of all, let's connect this printer to the same Wi-Fi network as your iPhone or Android or even computer. And then I'll show you how to download the HP app and how to scan and get the results directly on your device using Wi-Fi. You're going to tap on the top section where you see all these small icons. Tap once to open this menu. Then the second icon is the Wi-Fi icon. Right now, as you see, it's not connected to any network. You're going to tap on it and press yes. It will search for all the different wireless networks that are currently around the printer. It will give you a list that you can browse up and down, and you simply have to tap on your Wi-Fi network. Touch to enter password, just like that. And now you have to type using this keyboard. For example, if you want to select the letter N, you have to tap this button and then select N. It takes a bit more time than a usual keyboard, but hey, it gets the job done. Then press the Done button. Click on OK. At the end, you should get connection successful. Next step is to go on the App Store and search for the HP app. Once you are on the main screen of this app, we need to add the printer by tapping on the plus sign on the top right corner. Then select Choose an available printer. Select your HP Envy Photo 7900 series. The printer has been added to the app. Now, if you want to have access to all the features of this app, you'll have to log in into your HP account on the top right corner. It's free. It takes just a few seconds to create an account. This is how HP made it. So we have a top document feeder in case you wish to scan multiple pages at the same time. And we also have a basic scanner glass. Let me show you how to input the paper on both of these. So if you're going to use this one, you're going to take your paper, you're going to place it facing down with the top part of your document towards the left side. And you're going to bring the top left corner so it touches the top left corner of the scanner. Just like that. This is how you properly align your page. If you're going to use the top document feeder, in that case, you see there is these plastic flaps. You need to extend them on each extremities the way I just did if you want to scan a US letter size. And what you need to do now is to place the document with the printed page facing up and with the top part of your document towards the left side. You're going to glide it in between these two plastic guides. Extend this small flap because the document will come out over here, and if you have many pages, they may fall off, and you don't want that. This will simply retain them in place. So once you have placed the paper here or over there, on the menu of your printer, on the app, you're going to go down and there is a scan option. Tap on scan. On the top, tap over there. And you can select the page size you intend to scan. In my case, it's a US letter size, so I'll select letter. You can select the input source. You can leave it to automatic, or you can specify exactly where you have put it. For example, here I'm using the document feeder. And then you have quality. The higher the quality, the more DPI it will have, the more time it will take to scan. So for a PDF document, 200 is enough. And then you have color or black and white. You also have a few different presets down below if you're scanning a photo, a document, and you have other things. I won't go through them. Just leave it to document. In my opinion, it's the easiest way to do it. At the end, simply press the scan button. If you're using the document feeder, make sure you have pushed the document all the way in. If not, the printer won't be able to take it. And slowly but surely, the result will appear on the display. It will not be saved yet. I'll show you what to do once the scan is completed. Okay, so we have the result here, and we have multiple options at this point. We can edit the scan by adding multiple pages to this document, rotating it, extracting text, or even putting some annotations in case you want to circle things by choosing scribble. And down below you have print preview if you want to print whatever you just scan, or you can share and save the results. This is great in case you want to save it on your phone, in case you want to, let's say, send it by email. All these options will be in share save.